Alrighty guys, it's been a minute. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't dashed in a while with the family being here. I did have a couple of videos already saved up, which is why I uploaded. But now, man, everything changed in a week. Can't see subtotals now. DoorDash is pausing you if you decline too many orders. The game has changed, guys, so we're gonna see how we adapt. But anyways, going to pick up our first order from GrubHub, from the local Poke place, $9, 2 miles. Hey, but GrubHub did a nice update. They include the miles now, so that's cool. But anyways, let's go get this picked up and dropped off. So, you know, just thinking about the whole situation now with the fact you can't see subtotals now, it's definitely gonna make it a whole lot more difficult, and especially for people that are new. I mean, someone like, you know, me, or perhaps even you that's been dashing for a little bit, you kind of know, you know, what the game is all about and the games DoorDash plays and whatnot. You know, but if you're new, man, it'll be super discouraging. Like, you don't even know what to take. You're probably getting no tip orders. You're probably just getting like, you're probably like, man, do people actually make money doing this? You know, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I think it's just a side effect of the whole para situation, where they're still, you know, working and they still want to give you the whole tip, the guessing, you know, the estimating. So I think DoorDash is saying, hey, if we don't show the subtotal, how are they gonna even guess? You know. So I think that's kind of what happened, and it kind of backfired on, you know, on everybody. But you know, it is what it is. I think it was just a matter of time before DoorDash did that, anyways. You know, the whole pausing thing, that's kind of annoying. I haven't gotten the screen where it says we've paused you because you're not taking any orders. It just randomly, it'll just say your dash has been paused, which is super annoying. So it's like I'm just chilling there, and next thing you know, bam, paused out of nowhere. No explanation, no nothing. You know, and yeah, I am declining orders because I'm not gonna take shitty orders. Like, nobody should have to, you know. But yeah, so just a couple of my thoughts real quick. We're on route, 2 minutes away from the first drop off. I started kind of late. It's already basically almost 1. So you know, it is what it is. Woke up pretty late today. That was on me. I finally have another order here from Chipotle. I dropped off the first one about 20 minutes ago. Then I made my way back, and here I was chilling by the town center when I finally have a decent order from Chipotle. I've declined a bunch of crap. So yeah, hopefully it's ready. So yeah, Chipotle order all picked up, and when I was waiting for that order, they gave me a order on GrubHub for Potbelly, and they're right next to each other. So we got both of them picked up. They're both going in the same direction, which is awesome. So we're gonna go get those delivered, and then at least make at least $12 out of it for sure. So yeah, for this all dropped off, no issues. The lady from GrubHub did tell me, "Oh, I saw you made a wrong turn, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm so sorry," but it only added like 1 more minute. You know, obviously it was a street before hers. That was the DoorDash order. So, but I wasn't gonna tell her that because I think that would have just pissed her off. So, anyways, we're sitting at $22.70. Everything combined here, about an hour in. So yeah, I mean, all things considered, again, not bad for an hour worth of work. It's just a lot of waiting and a lot of declining, and it's just, you know, not super encouraging. What are we doing, bro? It's green. But yeah, I'm just honking because the light's been green for like 2 minutes and we're not moving. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and hang out near the Total Wine. Total Wine has been pretty good to me lately. But I think a screenshot that I took yesterday, even though I didn't record, I took this because it was interesting. I believe it was $7.75 from Total Wine, right? So I'll put a screenshot if I have it. If not, just take my word for it. That deliver it, no tip. And it said those, you know, the customer may add tip later. I didn't think much about it. Like 15 minutes later, she added a $3.66 tip, which I'm grateful. I think he was doing like 1 case of beer, but it was the first time that I've ever gotten a tip after a delivery. So, well, I'm pretty sure I took a screenshot of that, so I'll put them up here. If not, I can at least find it on my earnings here. So yeah. So now we're heading back to the town center. It's 1:35. Instead, GrubHub an order here. I think it was, you know what? I took a screenshot. I took an actual screenshot of what it looks like, what the offer looks like, so you can see at the bottom. I think it was 10:52 when it's all said and done. So we're here already. I know it's probably not ready, but I'm gonna go inside and just wait for it anyways. That way I'm not killing gas. So you guys all picked up. I'll have to wait a little bit, but I was super early, so it was no problem. Got to talk to the bartender. We're pretty good friends, I'd say. He hooked it up with a free Coke. So, you know, I'm never going to say no to anything free, especially now with this heat. So saved me a couple dollars because I forgot to get my water. Because I made the mistake of leaving my case of water here and let's just say that it's pretty hot, so we're not drinking that. Got the order all picked up. We're about 9 minutes away from the drop off. This whole entire time, DoorDash only sent me one order, and it was absolutely garbage. So I'm so glad that I finally got into GrubHub. It took a while, but I guess it all worked out in the end. Getting another DoorDash for $4.50 from Chipotle, and not even the good Chipotle, the bad one. So yeah, it's one of those days, you know, that's making me realize how good we had it. You know how people say you don't know what you have till it's gone, or whatever the saying is. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's like that. We had it so good, and now it's just like completely, you know, up in the air with this whole DoorDash and whatnot. So, but yeah, we're about, what does it say, like 6 minutes away. Update you guys have delivered. Everything was pretty smooth, and of course DoorDash says your dash has been paused. Why? I don't know why. I haven't missed any offers. My screen's been open the entire time. We've only done one order on DoorDash since one. It's mostly been GrubHub today, which is crazy to think about because DoorDash is so much busier, but GrubHub has a much better offers. You know, not always. Now look at this one, tie by tie, 18.8 miles for $15.61 from GrubHub. I'm gonna take a screenshot so you guys can see that not all GrubHub orders are awesome. But I mean, like, let's say hypothetically I really needed $15 or whatever. Like, I could take that order, but I'm not going to. It was way too far. So, yeah, I mean, it's crazy how slow it is right now. But it is what it is, I guess. I mean, it is 2:25. Technically, it's after lunch, slower time, whatever it is. It's not super hot today, so I'm not actually going to park in the garage because I think I'm getting slow garage syndrome, which is something I made up that I get when I'm in the garage sitting for too long. I get too comfortable, I get too relaxed, and I start declining stuff that I should probably take. So, especially, let me adjust it, especially with how slow it is, I don't think I can afford to just hang out in the garage and watch, you know, Netflix or whatever. So, we definitely gotta get our mindset fixed, gotta get it right, gotta get back in the groove of things, because like I said, I took a few days off with the family in town and whatnot, so now to get back into things, I gotta adjust my mentality. I mean, I did look at some YouTube videos from, you know, other creators that were like, yeah, man, it basically sucks now. And so, yeah, I'm just kind of rambling right now. But heading back to the garage, they're giving me some Chick-fil-A orders. If you know Chick-fil-A, you should probably avoid them from like 12 to 3 because they're crazy busy all the time. And my Chick-fil-A's honestly don't really care about the drivers. They're more focused on their own customers, and they probably should, you know, so it is what it is. So what's going on with DoorDash today? My phone's been acting up, and I know it's not my phone. It must be the app, or I don't know, maybe they're trying to pause me. I don't know what's going on. They gave me an order. I couldn't see it. The screen was white. Then it said you missed the order. Then I couldn't even get back into the app. Magically, I got back on there. I refreshed it. It looks like everything is working. But I took another order on GrubHub, which is how I know my phone is working because that order from GrubHub came in just fine. So that's, I think I showed at 944 for like 3 miles. Hey man, I'll take it, especially with DoorDash the way it is right now. That's not cool. Dropped off. It wasn't the smoothest because the building where this customer lives, I have no signal. So I had to, you know, drop it off, get back to the car, drive a little bit away, then go to the process, text the customer on GrubHub, all that stuff. So yeah, GrubHub, man, has been a lifesaver today. We're sitting at a solid $7.25 on DoorDash and $35.44 on GrubHub for a grand total of $42.66, and it is currently 3 o'clock. So, again, not the greatest start to any dash or any day, hey, but it's still something, you know. So, if there was ever a time where if you were ever in doubt about multi-apping or doing 2 apps, is it too difficult? It can be at times. And then at times when it's slow, it can also save or make your dash, or, you know, whatever you want to call it, you know, whenever you're working. Because if I wasn't doing GrubHub right now, I'm sure that I would have more than $7.25. I'm sure I would have done something else, another order perhaps. But it wouldn't make up for it, if that makes any sense. And more DoorDashes. Look at my app. It's been red for like 2 minutes. And it's not my phone because everything else works. So the other apps work, you know, GrubHub, what else? YouTube, my banking, everything is fine. So it's not my phone. So maybe there is an outage. I'm not aware. Look, we're gonna take this order. Man, I don't know if I want to. It's kind of far. I'm not gonna lie, it's going pretty far. 9.4 miles for $16. It's technically a zone away. If I stick it by DoorDash standards, so I'm not gonna take it because of that, because it's a little too far. But if it would have been 15 or 9 miles on the opposite direction, meaning upwards, I would have taken it, because that's still technically within my area. Again, I don't know what's going on with the DoorDash app. It's been like this for a minute now, so I wouldn't be surprised if when it loads, it'll tell me your dash has been paused, your dash has been ended. Who the fuck knows? Pardon my French, but it's pretty frustrating. It's not even busy right now. So does it have an outage? I'm about to check Facebook and Reddit, see if they know what's going on, because this is pretty annoying. So yeah, uninstall the app and reinstall it again. I don't know what's going on. It's really pissing me off, because it keeps telling me that I'm getting offers, like I'm getting restaurants, but the app is just red. I can't do anything with it. So I'm gonna try that, and if not, then I guess GrubHub will be the main squeeze today, because I don't have any other options. So I'll let you guys know if it downloads and if it updates properly and it actually works. If not, well, like I said, GrubHub it is. I uninstalled it, and it looks like it's working, at least initially, but now I'm getting back to it's just fucking loading. And I'm telling you, it's not my phone. My connection's fine. All my other apps are working fine. So unless somehow my Dasher app only fails, it's yeah, it's pretty annoying. So I might call support and see if they have any help they can give me, because I know deep down they can't do anything, but it doesn't hurt to try, right? So yeah, but technically it says that I'm online. At least I can see this, not like before when the screen was just red. So I'll keep you guys updated. It's working, but look at it, back to this dumb red screen. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna let it be. Like I said, it worked. Once I uninstalled it, it worked for like half a second, and then it went back to this. So, you know, I'm gonna see what we can do. It's slow anyway, so I guess I'm not really missing out. Hopefully they can get whatever's wrong with it fixed before dinner time. Let's see, I'm getting a GrubHub order, so we can look at it together here real quick. It is an order that we are not gonna take, but you can see here now it tells you the miles, 996 miles, I think, for $9.96. One reason why I'm not taking this is because that restaurant is absolutely garbage. So I don't feel like wasting all this time going there just to sit there and then probably not even get the food on time. So we're just gonna keep waiting. DoorDash is still messing up, and I tried to end my dash, and it wouldn't let me even do that. Man, I can't even speak. Look at this. There's no clock. It just says we won't send you any orders while you're paused. Okay, no clock or nothing. I'm trying to end it. You can see me here pressing nothing. So I guess eventually the clock will run out, my dash will end. So yeah, so I just got an order from GrubHub. So Savage Burrito, we're already basically here. $8, like 2.3 miles or whatever it is. I mean, you know, it's literally better than nothing. So well, at some point I'll try to get back online on DoorDash, and we'll see what happens. Picked up, we're about, I don't know, 5 minutes away, maybe a little bit less. DoorDash is just, the app is still fucking up, it's still crashed. I don't know what's going on there. I apologize for the glare. It should be going away pretty soon. I'm about to make a turn here. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know what's going on with DoorDash. The app is still messing up. I can't even end the dash. You know, so we're just gonna hope when this GrubHub, this is trying to piss me off today. Like, so now somehow the clock is back at 35 minutes. I hit resume and it's just gray. Like, I don't know what's going on. At one point it said resume your dash. It only had 10 minutes left. I hit resume. I'm like, great, everything's cool. Next thing you know, I see your dash has been paused. Why? Like, I'm telling you, this is the most frustrating thing ever. Like, is it just me? Like, what's going on? My other apps are working fine, so I don't understand why this is such a big issue. Like, I'm about to just not even look at this app for like the rest of the day. Hopefully my dash will magically end somehow and I can get back on later. I don't know. All I know is that this sucks and it's out of my realm. Like, I can't even talk to anyone about that. What are they gonna do? Tell me to troubleshoot and all that BS when I know it's not my phone? Anyways, guys, I don't wanna keep screaming at my phone here. But yeah, we got the order dropped off, everything was cool. So then we're gonna head back to the town center and hopefully get more GrubHub orders because nothing from DoorDash today. Someone on Facebook that was having the same problem that I was having, and he said uninstall the app and don't turn the widget on. So the widget is what you can see if you have an Android, and you can kind of minimize it and see the items and stuff. So I did that, and you know what? He's right. It's working 100%. So I'm not gonna turn that joint back on for a while, probably till tomorrow, until they can get whatever issue they're having. But now we're getting a bunch of orders. None of them good, but at least it's working. So yeah, we're sitting at like $45 on GrubHub, I believe, and like $7 here on DoorDash, so like maybe 50 something altogether. But look at this lovely order from Kava. $2.50, 7 items. Really? Not today, my guy. Not today. But anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next order. Spoken too soon. I might have spoken too soon. So, hey, at least the app is still not red. I can kind of see what's going on. Oh, it's back. It's alive. And of course, it's telling me I only have 2 seconds to accept an order, that it was garbage anyways. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on today, but look at that solid 725 up there. We've been dashing since 12:30. So like I said, GrubHub has been mostly saving us, because through GrubHub we have, you guys can see it up there, 43.66 plus a 7.25. I'll toss the total right there for you guys so we know what's going on here. But yeah, it's pretty slow right now, so we'll see what happens. Order from Total Wine from DoorDash. Honestly, at first I wasn't even sure how far it was going until it finally showed up. Took a screenshot there for you guys. So our second order of the day from DoorDash. Hopefully, maybe by me taking this order, the app will just fix itself. I have no idea. But yeah, so we're about 4 minutes away from the Total Wine. It's only one item, $7.75. It reminds me of the last one that I talked about earlier, where it was also $7.75 when they added tip afterwards. But I doubt it. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know how it goes and if I have any more issues. Hopefully the red card goes through, because I'm not paying out of pocket for anything today. I'm just not in the mood. Guys, my frustration level is going through the roof right now. I might just freaking go home. Look at this. I'm pulling up to the Total Wine and look at my app. How am I supposed to deliver anything when my app looks like this? Like, what is going on today? Look at this. What am I have to do? Uninstall the app and reinstall it just to do this delivery? Is that what I'm gonna have to do? Because clearly it's not working. Clearly. Look at this. Like, how can this company make all this money and not have a decent app? Like, it's mind-boggling. Like, oh man, I'm getting really pissed today. Alright. Well, I just pulled up to the Total Wine. I'm sure you can kind of see it in the background. I want to mess with this for a few minutes and hopefully it works. So I was able to get the app working just in time to finish doing that delivery. It was only one item, one bottle for $5.99. So I'm not expecting any kind of tip really, because I mean, he's probably spending twice that amount on just the fees and all that stuff. So it is what it is. So it's been about 45 minutes maybe since I did that drop off. I got a phone call and I got carried away. Anyways, I picked up 2 DoorDash orders. I'm pretty sure I took screenshots. I'll put them up here for you guys. So I'm dropping off the second one right now. So, I mean, the last hour has been pretty productive. That Total Wine delivery was interesting. It was a $4 tip and a $3.75 base pay, I think. So, I mean, like I said, the bottle was only $5.99. So, he's probably spending at least $15 for that bottle that costs $5.99. Hey, I'm not knocking it, man. If you got money, no problem, you know. But yeah, so we're about 2 minutes from the next drop off. The DoorDash app is working, but the in-app navigation is not. It keeps telling me there's an error and it can't be plotted. So I'm using just regular old-fashioned Google Maps, which is what I like to use anyways. I still got the GrubHub going. I haven't gotten anything there, so luckily DoorDash came back up and it's working, because if not, I would have just been there with crickets and I probably would have gone home and it would have been one of those like, yo, F today type days. But anyway, we still need to make that money. So I'm gonna see where we're at after this. order for the whole day. I'll put the numbers up once I know them. You guys will know them. But I think we're making a good recovery, at least in theory, because I'm more busy. I feel more busy, but it's also almost 5. So there's that. So we have a clock against us to get that money, but we're gonna do the best we can, and then I'll catch you guys on in the next. The order dropped off and did the math here. We're sitting in DoorDash, had a nice little bounce because we only had like $7 for the longest time. Now we're sitting at $31 with 75 cents on DoorDash and $43 with some change on GrubHub. For I believe we're sitting at $75. I'll put the correct number up here for you guys. And that again, man, that's pretty decent considering the amount of issues we've had all day today, and it's only 5 o'clock. So if I can at least be by at least 100 or close to 100 by 6, I think it'll be pretty good, and maybe we can just do $50 real quick. I mean, I'm being super optimistic right now, but I'm just getting bad orders. They're not nothing as good, or from like really slow merchants, and that's something that kills me. Honestly, it kills anybody in their dash is the waiting. I did see somewhere they're going to pay you to wait, but it's still not even worth it, We want to make as much money as we can in as little time as possible with these orders, Because the only time it's really worth it to wait is if you know for a fact you're going to get like a fat tip, or, it's a big order or whatever. And, at least before you could kind of use para, and now you kind of use the subtotals, and now you really can't use any of those. Now you gotta really just look at the items and hope it's there. So you got $7.50 with 5 items, about 3.5 miles, I believe. I forgot the screenshot, so I'm sorry about that. But it's from True Food Kitchen, which is relatively pricey, which is why I took it. So based on the items, I think we should be closer to the $10 range when it's all said and done. Maybe $12. Who knows? Hopefully I'll be right, and if not, well then it's the way it's gonna have to be now, since I can't even guess the subtotal, So yeah, I'm gonna go get this picked up and keep it going. It picked up. It was right on time, off the pickup time, so can't complain about that. We're about 10 minutes away, or 3.5 miles from the drop off. They got a bunch of veggie stuff, which I didn't realize. So I don't know if that's more expensive or less expensive, because typically, organic stuff and healthy foods tend to be more expensive than normal food, right? So who knows? But we're only about 10 minutes away, so like I said, I'll take it, and hopefully we have a little bit extra pay on top, and hopefully my 775s are still in play. Maybe DoorDash saw my video and say, hey man, this guy figured it out, let's fuck him up. No, I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, I'm really hoping that my 775 pays off. I know 625 still pays off, so hopefully we can get this dropped off and we can keep it going. No more app issues. I did see on Facebook that I wasn't the only one that's been having major app issues, so that makes me feel a little bit better, but not really. So yeah, let's keep it going. Delivered. My gut was right. Had a little bit of an extra tip over there. Ended up being $11 and some change. I'll throw that out there for you guys with the new total also. So again, not a bad order. It is 5:25. We're gonna make our way back towards the town center here. Hopefully pick up something along the way. See you guys in a bit. Order here. I just parked at Chipotle, and they gave me a $6.25 order from Chipotle, less than a mile. So we're gonna go ahead and go inside, and hopefully it's ready. If not, I mean, we're super early for the pickup anyway, so it is what it is. So you guys will drop. I had a little bit of overpay. We'll put it on the screen here for you guys. Now for the whole dash, we're sitting at 93.59. DoorDash is making that comeback. Obviously, like I said, DoorDash is usually the bread and butter. It's way busier than GrubHub. But I'm not gonna lie, man, GrubHub carried us for a while. It's been pretty slow there. But now DoorDash is coming back. And we still have basically an hour and a half, I think, and some change. Next order here from Cooper Hawks, $6.25. I think it's like 2 miles at the most. The biggest reason why I took it was because the delivery time is in 10 minutes. Which leads me to believe that the food should definitely be ready. Alright, it's currently 5:53 and delivery time is like 6:02 or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get that picked up, get that delivered. Hopefully some extra pay. I didn't even look at the items, to be honest. And Cooper Hawks can be kind of pricey, so maybe they got some good stuff. Who knows? Cooper Hawks all picked up, and they gave me a stack from Nando's that was also ready. That one's going $8.50 for about 4 miles, I think. So that one is more of my little risky one, per se. We're gonna drop off the first order here. We're about 4 minutes away. The food was ready, but the problem was getting someone to help me. There were so many people there eating and drinking, and I get it. That's awesome, good for them. But why put the carryout also on the bartenders? Like, the hostess were literally just standing there not doing anything, and they were like, no, you have to go get the help from the bar. We can't do that. So I was like, oh, so they're just literally standing there not doing anything. Well, I have to go get help from these guys that I bombarded with people. But anyways, finally found someone that could help me. Got the food. We're literally like 2 minutes away from their house. And then we're going to move on to the next order. Keep it going. After these orders, we should be around $110 for the whole day, I believe. Hopefully, if not more. First order dropped off. It ended up being $11.25. So $11.25 for less than a mile. Those are the ones that we need all the time. Now the next order is 11 minutes away, or 4 miles. That's the one that's showing $8.50. So we'll see how it goes. So we got both orders delivered. One was paying $11.25, one was paying $10.50. So I think all in all, we're about $115, I think, for the whole dash. Then I just got here to Total Wine. Well, I already shopped for it, already picked it up. We'll put the screenshots here for you guys, showing $9 for 3 miles. It took me literally 3 minutes to shop for it, and again, sometimes it takes you longer to check out than anything. So we're about 5 minutes away, or a mile. I'm not sure about the overpay. I think it's gonna show a $4 tip and a $5 base pay, or the opposite way around. But I don't see like a big hidden tip here anywhere. It just doesn't seem likely. Hey, but you never know. It is starting to rain. Maybe we'll get some good orders here. There's only about like an hour left of dashable time, but we'll make the best of it. Got the order dropped off, and I was right. It had a $5 base pay, $4 tip. So overall, we're at $80 with 18 cents in DoorDash, and still at $44 on GrubHub. A stack from Kava showing $17 for about 7 miles. I don't know if I would normally take this, but for one, it's raining, so I'm not trying to get wet like that. Number two, it's going in the direction towards my house, so I think we're just gonna do those 2 orders and then call it a day. Hopefully there's a little bit of extra pay. The first one is showing $9.50, which is pretty high, to be honest. So I'm guessing the other one will show $8.50. So maybe there is some overpaying these two. I don't know. Maybe it'll be close to $100. So I think we'll finish the day close to 150, if not just the 150. Which again, we had Dash app issues literally the entire day. Up until the last two hours, it wasn't working properly. So I think we did a really good job adapting. I think GrubHub came in clutch. But yeah, let's go get these 2 dropped off. Well, I gotta pick them up first, so I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm about like 2 minutes away from the Kava, and then we're gonna go get those picked up and get back on the road. Orders picked up. They were both ready, surprisingly, because they had a huge line where I was thinking, man, I'm gonna be here a while. Luckily, that wasn't the case. So the first one, it looks pretty, like, it doesn't look like a lot on my order, but she gave me 2 bags. She's like, yeah, they got a lot of food, so hopefully we got a little extra pay in that one. But yeah, we're about 10 minutes away from basically both, except one is going one way, one's going the other. So we're gonna do whichever one they told me to drop off first. That's what I'm doing. That's what I usually do anyways. So we'll see you guys at the drop-offs, and then we'll wrap it up, put all the numbers together, call it a day. We finished our dash at $140.87, so just shy of 141, just shy of 150 for our goal for the whole day, which, considering how slow it was earlier, because we were only down to 1 app, meaning GrubHub, which is a slower app because of the DoorDash issues that we had, is awesome. I'm pretty happy with the way things ended. Literally only had GrubHub going until about 4 o'clock, I believe, because before that DoorDash was messing up, only had done 1 order. So all in all, awesome end to our dash. The last 2 orders were funny. The last 2 orders were hilarious to me. The first one had an extra pay of 3 cents, so it ended up being $9.53. The second order, the lady put the wrong address. She put her work address. She wasn't at work, obviously, but she was cool with me dropping it off there. She was gonna swim by later and take care of that. So it ended up being pretty smooth, So all in all, we had a pretty decent dash. I think it ended pretty well. We did the best we could. So yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna come out here bright and early, try to make up some ground. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for coming.